Hey, it's Ara here. Hope you're doing well. If you've clicked on this video, then you're probably doing a bit of research on a new program called Traffic Ignition. You want to know if this is actually legitimate and if you could actually make $19,525 a month without personally referring anyone, as this site actually claims. So I'm going to go over everything that you get inside this program. I'm going to talk about how this program is structured, how you make money, and of course, whether or not it is worth joining this program. So, real quick, if you want to check out my number one recommendation to earn a full-time income online, then you could check out the system that I'm using down below, and that is a high-ticket program that I'm using where you can get paid directly and earn instant commission. So, it's a pretty cool program, and let's talk about what Traffic Ignition is all about. So, this program is 49 bucks to start. And what I should first mention is this is a marketing system built from the owners of Traffic Authority. So this is one of the most popular traffic stores for affiliate marketers online, and it's been around since 2015. So a little over 10 years that this platform has been around, and the owner of this platform has been in the industry since, I want to say, the early 2000s. So quite a while that he's been in the industry and been doing this type of business right here, which is selling advertising online. So this platform, it's popular because the traffic quality is known to convert very well. The one reason why a lot of people tend to be turned away from this program is because of the fact that the pricing of the traffic is a lot higher compared to other traffic stores out there. So if you compare this to platforms like Udemy, Traffic Zest, Solo Ads X, or Traffic from Me, then this is like more, I guess, like, premium type of pricing that you're getting right here. However, one of the things that you're getting with Traffic Ignition, this new platform that is built, is when you become a member of this platform for 49 bucks, you get access to the wholesale traffic store where you can buy Traffic Authority packages at like half off, right? So what I will first mention is they had a previous system about a year prior that was very similar to this, called Affiliate Mentor. And just to give you an idea on what this program was like, this is one of the things that they had. So this will give you an idea on what you'll get when you sign up to Traffic Ignition. And for example, if we look at, here, 800 clicks at 65 cents per click for $4.97. If we compare that to Traffic Authority, it was it's like 800 clicks. It's like, double the price basically. So it's pretty much the same thing that you're getting with Traffic Ignition, and that's for 49 bucks per month right here. Now, as far as the actual compensation plan goes, how much do you earn, and can you really make that much? This amount as it claims right here. Well, that's ultimately going to depend on the amount of volume that you do yourself, and also it's going to depend on people below you, getting sales as well. So what they have here is a forced 5x5 matrix, and this pays out half of the monthly payment throughout 5 people, basically. So when you bring someone on board right under you, you make $5 per month, which doesn't sound like a lot, but the idea is when you bring when those people bring 4 people under them, then you make $5 up to 5 levels deep, right? So then the idea is you can make 25 bucks a month, up to 25 bucks a month for one person, if they bring 4 people under you, 4 people under themselves, right? And then that's kind of how it's structured right here. And then they have this other product here that's on the checkout page, which is a one-time $50 payment. And when you have this activated, then this qualifies you to get an extra $40 for anyone who buys this. So, in total, you could earn, 40 plus 5 per individual referral, per month. And then after that, then it's like if they bring, 4 other people on board, then you make like, $5 each, right? So as far as like, this claim right here goes, yes, it is possible. However, it is going to require a lot of volume on your end. And anyone who, like, makes this claim, it's typically going to be from like the big leaders that have the massive followings that are bringing on, they have the massive email list. And the problem with a lot of programs like this is whenever a new program launches, this program is still in the pre-launch phase, by the way, so it doesn't even fully release until August 31st. But what the issue with a lot of these new programs is the fact that when they come out, a lot of the big leaders jump on them. They market to their massive followings. They lure people on board, and then after a couple months, when the program kind of loses momentum or it dies down or people lose interest, then there's another thing that launches and then they join that program and then their followers all flock to that new program. And so that's kind of the thing. So when you promote this program right now in this phase where it's kind of in that pre-launch phase, you probably are going to get some sales right away. If you are either posting YouTube videos like what I'm doing right here, or if you do like a solo, you buy like a solo ad, and you send it to the done for you funnel that they give. So that's one way that you'll likely get, sales because it's a new shiny program that came out. However, what happens with a lot of these programs is once the momentum dies down, then people aren't as interested anymore, and then it's a lot harder to get sales, right? So that's the thing I've always kind of hated about new programs is the fact that when they come out, it's mainly they target a lot of newbies, and then the newbies that join, they don't really make that much, right? So that being said, the other reason why I have doubts about this program is because what I mentioned earlier, the previous system that was built for Traffic Authority was Affiliate Mentor, which was a year ago. Not even a year later, yeah, like a year later, it seems like they've kind of abandoned this program, and now Traffic Ignition has kind of taken its place. So I don't know why they felt the need to make another program, which is almost the same type of thing, just with different branding. The one good thing I will say about this program is as far as like what you're getting. I think the compensation plan here is slightly better than what Affiliate Mentor had. The pricing is not as high as Affiliate Mentor. And as far as the wholesale traffic store, you get that with the $49 per month membership versus in my case, when I joined Affiliate Mentor last year, I had to upgrade to this right here, the VIP club, which was, I think, $397. And that got me like, I think I got like 2 years from that. So $397, I joined here, and then that got me the wholesale traffic store. And then with their 2x2 matrix, it's kind of set up in a way where you have to bring two people on board, and then those two people can bring two people each. And then once that matrix fills up, then you make $500. So like like 6 people had to spend $400 for you to make 500, which I don't really think is really worth it. And then the Spark program was $25 one time, and then like 6 people had to invest $25 in the Matrix for you to make $50. So yeah, and then the core product was 49 per month, and then that just paid regular recurring based affiliate commission. So I don't know. For me personally, I would have just had it to where all three were just standard affiliate programs, like have Spark pay like 50% commission. This could, stay the same as it is. And then VIP Club could have just been, like a 50% commission here as well. I just think that that's just much easier. These matrix style programs, I'm just not really a fan of just because of the fact that, you could be putting in a ton of work yourself. You could have the work ethic and you can go into this, with the intention of really sticking with this one program. But the problem with a lot of programs like this and also MLMs as well is 90% of people are going to drop off and they're not going to continue to produce. So that is unless if you happen to bring on a bunch of, big leaders underneath you and they happen to be doing a ton of work as well. It is set up in a way where you're depending on other people to get to a full-time income and maintain a consistent income online. So in my opinion, I don't see this program being that sustainable in the long term. It's going to be really hot in the beginning, the first couple months. And then after a while, it'll kind of be like what Affiliate Mentor was. Like, after a year, like I don't really see anyone talking about this program or anyone promoting it. So I don't know if people are still marketing this program or if everyone here just moved on to traffic ignition. And I don't know if this program will go through the same, it might go through the same phase as well, where it'll be really hot, and then, maybe like a year later, there'll be another version of this. Slightly different pricing, different branding, but same product basically, you know. So that's just my personal opinion. And for me, I've always been more of a fan of just standard, either recurring based affiliate programs or high ticket programs because you know exactly what you're going to make when you bring on a specific number of customers. And the benefit is you get paid more for your own efforts rather than depending on other people. So that's just how I personally like to go with it. And in my case, I promote two affiliate programs, one of which is a high ticket program where you can earn up to $2,000 per sale. It pays you instantly. And then the other program, you could earn recurring commissions as well. So, yeah, if you want to check out the program I'm using, you could learn about it down below. And I also have my own school community that I provide additional support as well. So if you want like video coaching calls, if you want additional trainings on how to go out there and market anything that you want, then I have all that right here. So that being said, if you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment below. Let me know if you agree or disagree with anything that I said right here. I'm open to all feedback, and you could also message me directly if you have any questions about the system that I'm using. So that being said, take care and see you on the inside.